A good morning to everyone. Thank you for gathering on the call today. I hope everyone can hear me. For those of you who have come early on the call, thank you for coming. And we will not take time to wait. Others will find us on the call. Please, if you cannot hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, we will go ahead, and I would like to welcome everyone for joining the call. Today it's our question and answer session, whereby we ask everything about our royal queue. We ask everything anything that we are not sure of about the software that we use. Thank you, Clifford, for letting me know that I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Wachi. Welcome on the call. My question for everyone who is on the call early enough is that, are you a V1? Welcome on the call and thank you for coming. Are you a V2? As a V2, you already have 20 members in your team. And when you come on the call, are all the 19 members on the call? Or do you have 15 this morning? Or maybe 10, or at least 5 should be on the call. And if you're a V3, it means you have 100 people in your team. And out of the 100, do you at least have 50 people on the call? Maybe they don't have issues, but it's always important for us all to learn together, because it's well catered for and has our leader Julius Kavanda is already on the call and he's going to help us answer our questions. Let's get to the chat and begin typing in our questions so that we don't take a lot of time on this call, since we always have very many questions. So let's go ahead and start typing in the questions, or the other way is you put up your hand and we will be able to unmute you and you ask your question. In the meantime, for those who are new, as you are writing your questions in the chat so that we begin, for those who are new, we have the Crypto Ambassadors channel on the YouTube. You need to subscribe to it so that every time you miss Zoom or every time there is something new, our leaders do communicate there. You can be able to access any of the teachings and even the questions that we ask here. They are there. If you can go there anytime, even if we are not on the Zoom, you'll be able to get exactly what you want. So do we have any questions yet? If we don't have any questions, then I'm going to let my leader know that we don't have any questions, we are okay. Then we can let our leaders go and do other things. I don't see any questions on the chat. Okay, I can see Jack. Jack has already written a question. Please continue to write the questions so that we quickly go through them. Jack, you're welcome on the call. As you write your question, you can write to us where you are watching from, where you are studying from, so that we know where you are. While trading, there are numbers seen under the coin. There are numbers seen under the coin. Oh, let me make sure my leader is there. Leader Julius, are you there? I'm going ahead to start asking the questions.
Sure, I'm around.
Thank you. So Jack says, while trading, there are numbers seen under the coin and under, again, what are the differences? While trading, it's not clear at all. Jack, if you don't mind, you can rewrite your question or put up your hand so that we can unmute you and you ask your question directly. Yes, Jack, you either rewrite your question to make it clear, or you put up your hand, we unmute you, and you ask your question. Otherwise, we will go to the next question. As you do that, Chinderu Novodo said, please, I will need a video of the meeting. Novodo, I said all these meetings are recorded and you will find them on our YouTube channel that is called the Crypto Ambassadors. You subscribe there and you'll be able to get every meeting that takes place in the Crypto Ambassadors community. Kamu, Joseph from Mubende. Okay, you're welcome, Joseph. Ethan, let's take Ethan's question. He says, what generally brings...
Money fears noise. You probably wondered why music doesn't play.
Ethan Geoffrey says, what generally brings about the fall in prices of coins? What generally brings about the fall in prices of coins?
Okay. Let me pick this coin. Let me put it in a bigger tank so that it makes work very easy for me. Okay, I have a question. And I think the question will answer someone's lesson. Someone bought this coin at $0.777. Then this coin rises to this highest price, which was $11. Will this person sell? Definitely yes, because they bought when it is at a cheaper price. So what causes falling down of prices is basically the behavior of buyers and the behavior of sellers. Okay. When sellers are more than buyers, prices will go down. When buyers are more than sellers, prices will go up. Now that brings what we call demand and supply. Okay. When prices are going down, when sellers are in charge, there is increased supply of coins in the market. It means more people are dumping the coins in the market. And since the coins are increasing in the market, it means that prices will always go down. When buyers are buying coins from the market, it means that these buyers that are buying products from the market are decreasing. They are decreasing these coins from the market. Definitely prices will go up. So since this is, when you are trading, I said it so many times and I want to repeat it here. You need to focus on two major things. Number one, when do you enter the trade? When? When do you make your entry in the market? Number two, all these factors move in two categories: controllable factors and non-controllable factors. What are non-controllable factors? Number one, the market is not our friend, but the market trend can be our friend. So you cannot control how prices will behave. It is not under your control. It is not under your jurisdiction. You see, I already said before, and I want to repeat it. Your success in any opportunity will always depend on where your mindset lies. Okay? And we have two circles in life. Okay? We have a circle we call in life the circle of influence. And we have a circle of concern. Now, how you will determine your success is where you put your focus, because when you put your focus in the circle of concern, who are those people who put their focus on the circle of concern? They are usually concerned about things they cannot control. Number one, I would go to work if it didn't rain. But the person with influence buys a raincoat so that when it rains, he puts on the raincoat and goes to work. It looks like something small, but the mode of operation, this one operates in the circle of concern, this one operates in the circle of influence. And that's how life works. So people who are concerned with the life of concern, they usually focus on things they cannot control. So there are things that are beyond your control. But when you operate from the circle of influence, you focus on things you can control. For example, you can't stop the rain, but you can buy a raincoat. You can't stop the rain, but when you are driving, you can park somewhere and wait it to calm down. So in life, it all goes back to where do you put your focus? Are you putting your focus on the circle of influence? Are you putting your focus on the circle of concern? This also operates in our trading. When we are trading our business, there are controllable factors that operate within our circle of influence. When I talk about circle of influence, I'm talking about things that are in your hands, things that you can control. And if your mindset rhymes with those factors, then, my friend, the things are going to be easy. So with the circle of influence, or the circle of influence, number one, what do you influence? Number one, when you enter the market, your entry. Your entry in the market becomes a key point, and you focus on learning that. Number two, margin calls. Your art of the business is seated on the margin calls. Now, margin calls looks to be a very light aspect, but it is the business of the day. There is usually thinking, and it is a bad thinking, where someone develops a mindset that they can enter with too much capital and make a lot of money. And if you lose this mindset, and then you say, I can start small, and if the coin goes in my favor, I will make little profit. If it goes against me, I will continue to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, non-stop. So this means that you are not focusing on chasing the profit. You are focusing on understanding that it is 1 plus 1 equals 2. It is not 1 plus 300 that equals. So you understand that growth in your trading aspect will be 1 plus 1. And with your mindset, your trading approach is not to expose too much money in the market at the first. If the coin you enter and it goes up, it will give you little profit, well and good. Then you enter another one. So you focus on factors you can control. And the major factor anybody can control is the opening up of margin calls. The Ryukyu robot is a quantitative robot. You know, sometimes people forget. What is quantitative? Quantitative is a mathematical approach. It's a mathematical approach to what the robot will do, number one, from your entry to your take profit. Number two, from your entry against you. You'll agree with me that if I look at this coin, basically this coin, yes, the coin is on a downtrend. But like I usually say, the market does not flow like a river. It means that this person will continue to make profit and even has a chance to get out of the trade before it goes down. It means that this person is focusing on things he can control, not the market. And because he operates from the circle of influence, he has non-stop profits. I don't know if my subject has made sense. I don't know, but I thought right to give an approach that looks like that. Back to you, Coach Irina. Back to you, Coach Irina.
Yes, here I am, my leader. Our next question is from Anna. Anna says, why do some coins have API error and others do not? Why does she see API error sometimes and sometimes everything is okay?
I think it's just because of network. Just network sometimes.
Yes, and Nalukenge Sylvia says, what do you consider when choosing a coin to trade?
I believe Nalukenge is, there could be a lot of factors, but now I think we have done a lot with pivot points, RSI, MACD, and all those trainings I've run for a full week. I would advise that she goes to those lessons. I would drop them for her here in the chat. I believe it's unfair for me to repeat what I have done for a full week. Okay, we have talked about RSI, pivot points, and we have even looked at examples. So I was with an idea that I dropped Nalukenge video. She needs to do her homework, watch these videos, and I think I have spent a full week teaching what something. So I believe it could be unfair for me to repeat the whole week session for her here. Not in bad spirit, but I would request her to basically go through those trainings. I've dropped the link in the chat so that she can be able to versatile herself with different approaches on how to pick the coin by herself onto the trade. But like I say, there are different ways. Number one, you can use indicators to help you pick a trade without doing any technical analysis. Number two, you can do some analysis to help you make a better entry in a trade. Okay? And then margin calls remain in your favor. So since I have done it for a full week, I don't think it is fair for me to repeat everything. It is too much for me to repeat. But the link is in the chat. She checks out the video and she's able to do her homework. Back to you, Coach Jerin.
Thank you. I think today, leadership, we're going to have a very short Zoom call because I'm not seeing questions. I think our last question is from Grace Wairimi. Grace Wairimu says she's new. She's from Kenya, and she's asking about margin calls.
Okay. Her question is not clear, but I'll use my understanding. Is she asking what are margin calls, how to open margin calls? I don't know if she could help me and get it much more clear.
It is a bit general. She said, explain about the margin calls. Kindly explain about the margin calls. Grace, if you're there, you can raise up your hand and maybe ask the question by yourself or speak to the coach.
Okay, let me pick it up from here. Oh, okay. This is what I would say. Let me first go back to the previous question on what to consider to pick coins to trade. Number one, there are a lot of factors, but I would just, if I open this coin, I tap on this percentage change here, I see Spell is doing well today, AMP is doing, Ledo, Jupiter. Understand that these coins can reach at a certain point and sellers are selling. So if these coins are doing well today, don't trade them the next day, because the next day they will be the most negative coins. That will be one aspect. Because when someone looks at a coin, and this coin is going down, at most they may think that they are buying at a cheaper price. But if this coin was performing yesterday, the effect of buyers would be definitely moving on to the sellers. So if the coin was performing well yesterday, I would advise you not to trade it the next day. Give it a 24-hour benefit of doubt and then trade it the other day. Give me one in the chat if that is clear before I go to margin calls. This is not financial advice, but it is just giving you an understanding that if you see a coin doing well today, give it a 24-hour attend the evening call, check the timetable, be on par. Give it a 24-hour benefit of doubt, because most cases, when coins are going down, you might be able to experience a downward movement. Okay, I hope that is very clear. Now let me pick up this. Now, what are margin calls? Margin calls is a simple aspect that when I enter from here, how deep do I want my robot to keep buying when the coin goes down? So those are what we call margin calls. So you can say, I usually say, any coin you set with a 30 to 50% deep percentage. For example, I come here on mine, then I tap on my strategy setting, then I look at my capital. Let me say I have $100. So I tap on the plus sign, I have my $100. How much do I want my robot on my 100 to start with in the market? So let me say I want my robot to start with $10. Meaning that if I want my robot to start with $10, I'm remaining with $90, which will be applied in what we call margin calls. Now, some exchanges allow you to buy with as low as $5. Others do not allow you to buy. Minimum is 10. So if the minimum is 5, I will say 90 divided by 5. and it will give me the number of margin calls I can keep opening. I don't know if that makes sense. So the number of times the robot will buy, so it will be 90 divided by 5, and it will give me 18 times, and that's what we call the margin calls. So the number of margin calls will be 18. Now, how will the robot buy the 18 margin calls is what we call margin configuration. When I tap on margin configuration is how the robot will buy the 18 times. Okay, the 18 margin calls. Now, the 18 margin calls, they are divided into two areas. The margin call drop, which is the depth, that I want to set my margin calls with a 10%. Or I want to set my margin calls with a 50%. Anything you set between 30 maximally. By the way, even 20 to 30 to 50, depending on your risk appetite. What is risk appetite? There is a person, when a coin goes down 20%, they're okay. But there is a person, when a coin goes down with 20%, they feel very bad. There is a person, when a coin dips 30%, they're okay. So depending on your risk appetite, that if you have too much fear when coins dip, then you need to set big drops. For example, if I put a 1-1 all through, it means that when this coin will drop 18%, my robot will stop buying anymore. So if I'm not okay with 18%, then I'll say, instead of me putting 1-1, I'll put 2-2. Am I creating sense? I'll put 2-2 here. 2-2. Meaning that will be a 36. That will be a 36%. Now, the multiple buying ratio here, it also operates according to your capital. The best one is this one, 2, 4, 8, 16. That if I make my first buying amount 5, it is 5 times 2. It is 5 times 4. It is 5 times 8. It is 5 times 16. Now, because the robot buys 1, 2, 3, and 4 and sells them at once, when I use a 2, 4, 8, 16, I'll be at a good benefit of doubt. But if I don't have money to buy all this, then I'll just keep it to a 1, 1, 1, 1 through, so that my robot puts in my 5, 5 dollar until it reaches the fourth call. Then it keeps on putting in my 5, 5 dollar because I'm limited by capital. Now look here. If I have finished to set all this, and I still do not want the robot to overexpose my capital in the market, I will apply the AI. That although I said that when the market drops by 2%, so when it will drop by 2% and rise by the buying callback, which is 0.5, the robot should buy. If I switch on the AI margin call, when the market will drop by 2% and rise by 0.5, the robot will not buy. The AI will get in and see if this is the right reverse of the market. So I usually say, if you have fear and you don't want the robot to overuse your funds, always operate your settings when the AI margin call is on, no matter who gives you the strategy. I hope I've done my explanation. Back to you, Coach Jerino.
Okay. Thank you, leadership. The next question is from just a moment, is from said more than 8 coins that are running. Others are almost making 1 year now, but our leaders tell us to trade 1 coin at a time. What should I do now so that I start trading 1 coin at a time as advised?
I believe the person is limited by capital. Usually, the coins that you have that are running, you need to look at their average price and the current price they are having. the average and the current price they are having. Okay, now if you see the average price, I have said it several times when people ask me questions on how to deal with floating loss. And I've always mentioned there are around 7 ways you can deal with floating loss. Because even if a coin is deep and you open more margin calls, you will still be able to profit on that coin. I don't know how people understand what I'm saying. But even if I'm on floating loss, I can still make money on that coin by making what we call sub sales. That's why if you have 8 coins that are running and you don't want to trade them anymore, then use new capital and trade 1 coin at a time as you wait for the others to return. So opening up of more margin calls is what helps you to make profit, even when a coin keeps dipping. I don't know if I've answered him.
Sure. Okay, the next question is from, I think we are done with that. This is Mose. Mose says, I am a beginner from scratch. Where can I go to learn the bar graphy theory? Where can he go to learn about the bar graphy theory? I don't know what
is
theory.
bar graphy?
I really don't know.
What is
Maybe
bar graph?
he's talking about the candles.
Just give me a minute. Do I have who here? Kelly, are you on the chat? My leader Kelly from Saudi Arabia. Are you on the call? Kelly, Jessica, are you on the call? Drop those videos in the chat. I see you on the call, Jessica. Drop those videos in the chat. I know you will. Jessica, drop me those videos in the chat. Drop the videos in the chat. Okay. Go next question.
Next question is from Daniel. Daniel says,
Just a bit. Jessica, drop in Luganda, English. Drop the other one for trading view. Drop videos, start afresh. You are new, you want to learn to pick coins easily using Bollinger Bands in a simple way. Drop all the, you need to drop 3 topics in the chat. Yes, thank you so much, my leader. Humbled, thank you. Back to you.
Our next question is from Daniel. Daniel says, I'm Danny from Ghana, but I live in Dubai. How can I buy before selling? Because I'm new here. How can I buy before selling? Because I'm new here.
You want to buy USDT. I believe there is someone who introduced you in the business. If no one, then I can give you someone in Dubai. If no one, then I can give you someone in Dubai. If you have, then it's okay. But if you don't have anyone, let me know. I can give you someone in Dubai so that the person in Dubai will help you. Back to you.
Titus is also a new person. He says, how do I begin a new coin to trade, and how do I know it's a good one?
Uncle Roger, speak to Dami and help him because I know you can.
Crypto Boy has a question here. It says, leader, some people take advantage of the Royal Q bot and telling other people, especially the people in the village, to just give them money and tell them to trade for them and give them their returns monthly. Is that a good approach in using Royal Q bots? If it is bad, then what will be the consequences of that type of practice?
I want to focus on things I can control. I don't know what I can say, but I want to focus on things that I can control. I do not control how people represent Royal Q because I'm not the founder or the CEO of this company. But I will say the following. I've been here for 3 years. And Julius, I don't believe businesses could be built on shortcuts. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. I don't believe businesses are built on shortcuts. I've seen people, if you give someone your capital, then just know this person is going to scam you. If someone tells you, send me your capital, I'll trade it for you, they want to scam you, they want to run with your money. Okay? Jessica, could you bring all those videos? I know they're in your chat. I don't know if I need to come in your chat and show you what I want you to post. Just a minute, guys. Let me help Jessica. Jessica, I don't know if I need you to come to your chat and show you what I want you to post. Just a minute. Just a minute. I think, Jessica, I need you to I need to show you what I want you to post. I think, Jessica, will come in your chat. Show you what I want you to post. Post that. Then post the other 3 videos. I may not be able to find them very fast in your chat, but I know they are there. There are other 2 videos done by Mr. Mwiru in Luganda and in English. But if you don't have them, just chat me right away. I'll find them, but post that already in your chat. Okay. Then post that. Then post that. And then post that. I'm done with you, Jessica. I don't remember the question someone asked me. Jessica, check the chat and post what I've put for you in your chat. You don't post one, you copy the whole title, then you post. Jessica, I think I've done that in your WhatsApp. I don't remember the question. The question was about, so there is no shortcut. If someone is telling you, give me your capital, I'll trade it for you, they are scammers. They are just looking for capital. Okay. They are just looking for capital. They want to scam people. Okay. So I usually say that any business you do with a person on a person-to-person basis is, I don't enter those things. Okay. So me, I would advise you, number 1, never give your capital to anyone. I think I have said it. How many of you remember me repeating that every time? Never give your capital to anyone, even if it's your upline, even if it's your cross line. Never trust anybody with your capital. Give me a yes in the chat if I'm clear. Let no one promise you, I'm going to trade for you. I have even seen some people who pretend to be good in trading. How many of you have seen those people in the groups? They pretend to be good in trading. They pretend to be giving signals. They pretend to, that's why I don't allow. I have one guy I've seen on the Ugandan group giving signals. I know him, Elijah. Still giving him a benefit of doubt, but I pray, Elijah, you stay in what you are doing. Don't cross lines, because when you cross lines, me, I will just get you off. Okay. Also, Elijah, I think I had to chat you, but just to inform you here, don't cross lines, okay? Keep in what you are doing. Number two, don't post signals that have overbought. Okay, don't post signals that have overbought. Okay, post signals that are in the low points. I see you use the MACD strategy very well, but don't post signals in a shorter time frame, 15 minutes, that have overbought. They will bring you some issues sometimes. Okay, not in a bad spirit. Okay, not in a bad spirit, because you are doing a very good job where I see you doing it. But don't post signals that have overbought signals. Now, never send your money to anyone. Never trust anyone. Let no one deceive you. Some of you, they take you on Zoom or on Google Meet. They tell you, send me the money. I'm going to help you make money. All those are scammers. I don't know if what I'm saying is giving sense. All of those are scammers. They are just looking for capital. If someone says it's good, there was a guy who was on a Uganda group posting, I'm making money, but the guy has $50. The guy says, I have $50, I teach people to make money, they maximize profit. The guy has $50 and is busy telling you, trust me, I'll turn your life around. With your $50, you turn whose life around? At the end of the day, someone is just looking for capital. I don't know if someone is understanding. Someone is just looking for capital. He wants you to inbox him. He has some simple knowledge about technical analysis. Then he runs away with your capital. So, do not send your money to anyone. Okay? I have been here for 3 years. I have had no one scam me. So, stay with your money. Don't give it to anyone. Back to you, Coach Jerina.
Yes, let's go to our next question. This is Mose, we are done. Titus, we are done. Crypto, we are done. Our next question is from JNS World from Iganga. It says, Coach, you promised to teach us about fundamental and segmental analysis on Friday.
Works. Let him work on the timetable. It's a Friday evening.
Okay. You had JNS. That will be today in the evening. Ndubes says, please, I'm new. I've been attending most of the training. I have had people talk about the bull run. Please, I want to understand what to expect during this bull run.
There's nothing much. If someone could ask me, because a bull run is a period during which prices of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin rise significantly, steady over time. It is not one time, it is over time. It is characterized by increased investor confidence. Now, like things that are happening, Donald Trump signing, yesterday, Donald Trump signing executive orders to do with the Bitcoin stockpile policy. So all these policies that are being done, they build what we call investor confidence. Like the Senate of US sitting down and are coming up with a committee that's gonna put up a bill to bring the Bitcoin reserve. It does what we call investor confidence. Donald Trump introducing his by the way, I want to warn you that that coin only is seated at close to 6 billion. It is still going to go high. Donald Trump introducing his meme coin, it builds investor confidence. Now, what happens is that we start getting strong buying pressure. Now, strong buying pressure Strong buying pressure. Now, let me finish this one, then I go back to what I'm saying. Yeah, it was a bad practice for me to open the chat. Now, someone is saying mine is a concern about people taking advantage of others on Royal Q platform, especially new people who join. Guys, I don't control anyone. I don't know if I'm making sense. Please don't send your money. If you are new to the business, don't inbox anyone apart from the person who brought you in the business. Give me a two in the chat if I'm clear. If you are new and someone inboxes you and you don't know them, run away with your money. Now, how can I control that? Let me ask, do I have control about that? Answer me. Do I have control on being on Telegram? Who is inboxing who? Who is inboxing who? Who is in this one's chat? Guys, I'm saying don't send your money to anyone. If they take advantage of you, it's none of my business. I cannot be online all the time. Who is inboxing who? Who is in someone's chat? Who is where? Who is who? I don't. This is online-based business. Do not send your money to anyone. Someone inboxes you, you don't know them, block them. Someone inboxes you. They take you on Google Meet. They tell you send money. You send the money to them. Then you come to me crying. Is that my blame? I need some common sense. Someone calls you, you go share the screen, you copy the wallet address, you transfer money from your account, you verify the account, you verify the transaction, then you send the money to someone, and then you come to me to do what? This is online. I think there should be capacity of safety. When we are teaching, we are saying, you even give them your password. You give them your RoyalQ password. Someone was, I'm a V2. I was remaining with 2 people to be a V2. A guy inboxed me, asked me for my email, my password. I gave them all the details. Now, how can I help you? How do I help you? Such weakness. Let me ask a question. If you have a bank, you have an account in the bank, and someone inboxes you and tells you, give me your ATM card, give me the details of your account, do you give them? Answers in the chat. Do you give them? If you have a bank account in the bank and someone tells you, remove money from your account and send it to me, do you send it? Now, why do you want to say that when someone calls you and tells you that send me money from your account to my account, or send money on this wallet address, you transfer the money? And you want me to involve myself in those small fights? No, I will not. I will not. Don't get too lazy with your own money. Then people call me, do something about it. About what? That thing of not getting serious. I'm new. You are new when you are sending your money? No sense. You are new when you are sending your money, you verify a transaction, and then you start calling me, I'm new, help me. I help you on what? If you can't send your own money from your bank account, why do you send your own money from your exchange? Aye. And people want me, come on, save us. I save you from what? I usually see them, I remove those I can, but me, I will not be online. The question is simple. If the person inboxing you is not the one who brought you in the business, let me ask it. Let me ask a question. I need the last question. I need the last question. If you are the one who needs help, is it me who comes in your inbox to help you? Or you come to me, then me, I help you? How does someone come from nowhere How does someone come from nowhere and tells you, I want to help you? Yet you are not the one who has asked for their help. And you continue with them. Someone comes from nowhere. Uh-uh. If someone comes from nowhere and tells you, I want to help you, it's me who needs help. I have not inboxed you. Then for you who wants to help me, you inbox me that you want to help me. At least it's me who wants help. I have not inboxed you. Then you who wants to help me, you inbox me that you want to help me. Yet me who wants the help, I have not inboxed you. Nonsense. I want to help you. I want to help you get out of floating loss. As who? If this person tells you, I want to help you to get out of floating loss, tell him, show me your results. Let's go and open your Royal Q, open your Binance, show me your results. First, show me your results. You want to help me, show me your results. The guy was on Telegram making noise. I'm making money. Then I told him, okay, I want help. Show me your results. Has $50. Someone types, if you want help, inbox me. As who? And they steal your money. You give away your money. And then you come saying, Julius, help me do something. I do what? The other day, someone gave their logins of Royal Q. Email. Verified he verified the email, sent the person the email, sent the person the password. The person withdrew money. He sent a verification code. The person transferred all their fuel fee from their Royal Q to their Binance. Then he called the person, let us open your Binance. Open the Binance. Transferred $1,200 from his Binance, then told him, do you have another exchange? The person went ahead, opened HTX, transferred another 2,000. Now, such stupidity. Then the person came to me, help me, help me. I transferred 2,000 from my Binance. I transferred 2,000 from HTX. I transferred 1,200 from my Binance to this guy. I gave him my logins for Royal Q to help. Are you stupid? Now I help how? You transfer your money. Then you look for me. When they were telling you to transfer, why were you not looking for me? The person was telling you transfer. You never called me. I told everybody in Royal Q. If you have anything you are scared of losing your money, call me. Either on Telegram or on WhatsApp, call me. Call me and tell me, here, like the other day, there is a leader who called me. When you call me, don't call me in training time. But when you call me, it's not training time, I will pick up. Someone called me. Someone told them, open a trust wallet. They opened a trust wallet. A demo trust wallet has money. It had a demo of 100 million. Then the person told the guy, send me some 160,000 Ugandan shillings on my line. Then I teach you how to remove 100 million Ugandan shillings. Then they called me. I told them, send me a link. We go on Google Meet. If you went on Google, I told them that is a demo account. The guy wants to scam Yoga 60,000. Then I asked them a normal question. You give me 60,000, then may I help you remove 100 million? Is that normal? Back to you, Coach Jerina. I even forgot where I was, but the such things should should not continue. Such things should not continue. Someone shows you the only view account, says, send me some money, then I teach you to remove 100 million. And someone is like, I want to send you the money so that I get 100 million. Back to you, Coach Jerina, but let me come back. Bull run. So the bull run is characterized by increased investor confidence. Now I have a question. How many of you are in the call here? And if you have your money, you would now put it in the market. Let me see. How many people are here? And if you have your money, you would put it in the market. Let me know. How many people are here? And if you had your money, you would put it in the market. You had your money, you would put it in the market. Now, that's what is happening. These are all investors. So the bull run is characterized by increased investor confidence. 2, strong buying pressure. Now, one of the things that brings strong buying pressure, there is fear of missing out. Like you see, there is FOMO. Many people, FOMO is going to start, and you're going to see countries saying we might miss out on Bitcoin. We might miss out on this. We might, I don't know if, so that causes strong buying pressure. 2, positive sentiment in the market, fueled by news. Donald Trump signing Bitcoin reserve policy. There is a high adoption. There are policies that are in favor of cryptocurrency, high trading volume. The bull run attracts more investors, retailers, and institutions, causing further prices in surge and creating a cycle of rising demand. Now, the Bitcoin reserve policy, it can boost the bull run. The Bitcoin reserve policy refers to the accumulation of Bitcoin by entities such as government, institutions, cooperatives as trustee assets and strategic reserve. This policy can significantly contribute to the bull run as follows. Number 1, increase the demand and reduce supply. Okay? When entities start stockpiling Bitcoin, as part of their reserve, they remove a substantial amount of Bitcoin from circulation. This creates a supply squeeze and drive prices higher. Number 2, market confidence. If large and reputable organizations or governments adopt a Bitcoin as their reserve asset, this signals confidence in the Bitcoin long-term value. This boosts investor sentiment and triggers further buying from retail and institutional investors. Number 3, institutional participations. Policies encouraging Bitcoin reserve often lead to increased adoption of banks, hedge funds, cooperatives, bringing in more capital in the market. The presence of institutional players stabilize the market and attract more conservative investors. Global reserve currency narrative. With the policies treating Bitcoin as a reserve, it becomes perceived as a digital gold and a hedge against inflation. This narrative strengthened the Bitcoin position as a strong value, attracting new investors during the bull run. Number 5, the media hype. News about governments and institutions holding Bitcoin as reserve creates a media buzz. This hype influences retailers to join the market and further accelerating prices low. Example, in the 2020-2021 bull run was partially driven by institutions like MicroStrategy, Tesla, and Square adding Bitcoin to their balance. Their public announcement created confidence and domino effect, contributing Bitcoin to rise from $10,000 to over $60,000. If the Bitcoin reserve policy becomes widely adopted, it could attract catalysts for a massive bull run, with prices potentially reaching unprecedented levels. Now, with what I have said, if Bitcoin reserve policy operates, do you think markets will go more higher? Do you think markets will go more higher? Do you think markets will go more higher? No, floating loss, whether the markets are good, floating loss will always be there. But you need to open more margin calls. Okay, I've said a lot. Back to you, Coach Jerina. I'm gonna post this on my Facebook account. I'm gonna post this on my Facebook account. Whatever I've said, I'll post it on my Facebook account.
Okay. God, I post the coin with trade. Okay. Migade, your question is a bit tricky, but I'll read it as it is. Nicholas Migade says, if I pause the coin with a trading capital of $200, when it gives me profits of 200, yet my wallet assets, I have just $10, and they have to deduct 20%. What happens?
No, the robot will, even if you make $1 million, the robot will give you your profit and demand you fuel fee. Your fuel fee will be negative. Have I answered?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm done.
Yes.
Back to
Okay. Meaning that he will be negative.
yeah, the robot will demand him fuel fee. The fuel fee will go in negative. I don't know if you have understood. The fuel fee will be negative.
We have understood leadership. And he will have to deposit more so that
He continues
he
trading another coin.
Yes. Hamdan says, I have a coin called Rion. I have a coin called Rion. I put 30 USDT. Now there is only 9 USDT.
It is just in floating loss. The coin is generally down. Rune, maybe some people have fear. Rune is a meme coin. If I am remembering, coming from runes, runes are generally not doing well. It is seated on the Bitcoin blockchain network, but they are not doing well. If it is the real coin, I think runes are not doing well. They are inscriptions. They are like cartoonisy pictures, memes on the Bitcoin blockchain network. They're not doing well. Inscriptions and ordinals are not doing well on the Bitcoin blockchain network. So that's why the coin is going down. With me, I would think he adds new capital, trade other moving coins as he gives it time.
Okay, please, your country and your question. Your country and Kamukama says, Kamukama says, I have $100 as my capital. What strategy should I use?
$100. Use I think I did it, but I think it was not around. Just make your first buying amount $5 and continue buying, opening up more margin calls. I don't know whether his question is specific that he wants me to create a strategy specifically for that capital. That's what I'm not sure of. Is it what he wants?
Yeah.
Because if it's that, then he doesn't know how to create a strategy and he wants to be helped. Because I might spend here the whole day creating strategies. I believe let me send him a video on how to set up a strategy of $100.
Yes, leadership.
But all these videos are on the YouTube channel. So I'm just going to go to YouTube and then watch look for the video. Yet you can also spend some time. I'm just going to come here and try to look for videos that have been taught in the past. Some more few minutes. I'm just going here to look for a video. But I may fail to find it because I'm just moving very fast. Then if I don't see it, I'm going to upload it. But I know it is there. Just that now things are very many.
Maybe I can be reading the next question, leadership. Okay, the next question is from Aaron Billy. Aaron Bill, he says, I'm new to trading. I started my trading with 82 USDT for the first week. I made about 8 USDT, but then during conversion from unwallet to spot wallet in the Binance exchange, my money gradually keep reducing. So while converting the value from the respective coins to USDT, the coins just keep dropping in value as I talk now. I have about $80 USDT. What could be the cause of all these losses?
This one is suffering a lot. Can he share his screen?
Aaron, if you're there, please put up your hand so that I can be able to unmute you and you share your screen. Aaron, put up your hand.
Because going back, maybe he's converting. Whenever coins go against him, he converts them back to USDT. You know, he might be converting his coins back to USDT. Whenever markets go, whenever he sees his money is reducing, he converts, so he loses. Then he starts afresh, you know.
Aaron, I've sent you a request to unmute.
So you may find that he's just rotating in one place. He put the money he has auto earn on, then he comes back this side.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. I hope you guys can hear me.
You're loud and
Just go
clear.
ahead. Just go ahead and share your screen to save time because we have a lot of things here to handle in the chat. Just take us to your Binance account. You said you had how many?
Can you guys? I had $82.
But now you have 81.45. What is the problem?
Because I think I'm trading. Apparently, I'm trading. Maybe it has come through.
You had $82.
Yes.
You have 81.45. Where is the problem? The 62 are in USDT. The other balance here, it is in 1 inch. Now, where is the problem?
I started with 82, Then I traded in the first week. I even my value was up to 91.
Go to
But then,
just go to your royal queue. You're just having floating doors. Just go to your royal. Tap on strategy. Just go back the other side. Just go back on the arrow. Tap on home. Tap on home, then tap on your revenue details. Tap on home, then tap on revenue details. I don't hear him again. I don't know whether he's around, but his issues are very small. He's just emotionally connected. I can't hear him. But Jerina, could you hear him anymore?
No,
But
he's
his
silent.
issues, yeah, but his issues are very small. He's just emotionally connected. We go to next. He's just emotionally connected. His issues are very small.
The next is when does bull run start and end? When does the bull run start and end?
The bull run started in 2023, 1st January 2023. We entered the bull run. What we have not yet seen is the altcoin season, when other coins, Ethereum and other coins apart from Bitcoin start also running. That's what we have not yet had. Okay, but the bull run started on the 1st of January 2023. Okay, and it usually starts with Bitcoin. And what is characterized by a bull run number, there are three things. Number one, 75% of the top 100 coins by coin market cap outperform Bitcoin. That's when we enter the altcoin season. Okay? When 75% of the 100 coins, the top 100 coins outperform Bitcoin, that's when we get the issue. That's when we enter the altcoin season. When 75% of the 100 coins outperform. But number two, when we get a must happen is when, for example, Ethereum, when you open Ethereum, let me just share my screen. But different bull runs could behave differently. But for example, Ethereum, where are you? This is Ethereum. Ethereum is trading at around $3,382. But if Ethereum breaks the 4,000, at least it goes to $4,200. I think that was, yes. The highest price of Ethereum, is $4,886. So if Ethereum breaks its previous high that it did in 2021, that's when now we shall say, now, since we have broken the previous high point, we are now in the bull run. So coins, the bull run starts with a must happen. Why do we talk about the bull run Bitcoin? Simple. The highest price of Bitcoin in the previous cycle was $69,000. When Bitcoin broke that highest price and formed a new high, then we entered the bull run of 2025. So it is characterized by a must happen of coins breaking their previous highest point. That's why we say when you open all the coins, all the altar coins, many of them are still 75 70, 60% below. Okay, I hope I've answered that. Back to you, Coach Jeremy.
D is asking, how can he be able to get signals? How can I be able to get signals?
Ask your upline to add you to our Telegram channels.
Okay. Islama, let's look at Islam. Islam Masaka says, mine is a concerned leader. They are people taking advantage of others in our Royal Q Telegram platform.
Read another question.
Okay, Matrix sharing assets.
That one, leave him. I've already answered. Me, I will not be online looking for thieves.
Pujan says he's from Nepal, currently living in the UAE, Abu Dhabi. And he's asking, is crypto accepted in the UAE? Is it legal to do trading in the UAE?
I believe it is. It is. Let him continue with his business. It is. It works very well.
Yes, I'm searching for our next question. Gava says, I have been in floating loss for 2 weeks now, but still have margin calls running and capital is still available. How long does a coin come out of floating loss? That is Gava Joel.
Gava, just to reduce on your margin call drop. If your margin call drops were 2, 3, 1, make them 0.5 so that your robot keeps buying and selling. The time the coin takes to get out of the market is none of our control. We cannot control that. But you can open more margin calls and keep making profit as you wait.
Fina is asking for your Facebook name. Fina wants to know your Facebook name.
My names remain the same. Kawanda Julius everywhere. I don't change my names.
Daisy is asking, when you are transferring from Royal Q to another Royal Q, do you transfer USDT or USDC?
Let us see. You see certain things, the running is in the doing. Because when I open, for example, here, and I click on transfer, they will ask me the amount. The currencies, you see the currency up here, you can't change it. So if you have USDC, convert it to USDT. You can only convert from USDC to USDT. So convert your USDC to USDT and transfer. I hope I've answered. So you can only transfer USDT. You can't transfer USDC.
Lama Kendrick says, is it possible to change my current setup to another Royal Q account if I have coins running in the old account?
You can't transfer coins to another Royal Q. You can only transfer coins to another exchange.
Subuga Shakib says he is in a coin that is called BA, but it has spent 4 days now in the market. Is there any problem with that?
No, we don't control the market. I don't know why it has spent 4 days. We do not control the market. I don't know if I've answered. So just open margin calls and be patient.
Gava again.
Or,
Gava again.
or trade another coin if you can't be patient.
Okay. Gava Joel says, I have more capital in my Binance and I want to increase the margin calls. Buying ratio from 5 to maybe $20 each, while in the floating loss. Is it a good idea, or I should use that capital to buy another coin?
Before you open more margin calls on a coin, or before you want to expose your money on the coin, I believe, let me apply logic, because I want to usually use common sense. Let me say, I want to open more margin calls on this coin called LTC. Let me put it in 4 hours. Common sense. The red candles represent sellers. The green candles represent buyers. Would this be, do you see this coin moving up, going down, moving up, going down, moving up, going down? Do you see the coin making some moves of going up and moving down? Then versa V, I want to open more margin calls on this coin called the runes. Which of the two would you open more margin calls? Would you open them on runes or you would open them on LTC? Some answers in the chat. Because before you expose your money, is the coin having buyers and sellers, or they are only selling? Because if they are only selling, there is no business. Am I creating understanding? I need common sense. When they are only selling, there is no business. It's trying to show you that here, the sellers, there is no buyers, because when you open margin calls on a coin that only sellers are dominating, the robot will just buy your margin calls. But when you open your margin calls, you want to be making some money. There should be buyers and sellers. The red are representing sellers, the green, the blue are representing, I don't know. But am I clear? Give me one in the chat. So don't open your margin calls on coins that are just dipping and you are dying with it, dying with it, dying with it. Never be loyal to any cryptocurrency. Make sure there is some movement. When you see, do I have some buyers and sellers available? Then it means when I open more margin calls, I'll be making money as I wait. Does it make sense? I don't know, but that is logic. That there's no way I can teach that. That is just logic. Because there is no reason why you open more margin calls on each coin that is just dipping. The coin is just going down. You see only sellers. Then you say, me, I want to buy margin calls. At the end of the day, you are going to buy margin calls and dip with the coin. Me, I just want common sense. But if you see buyers and sellers, when you open your margin calls, your money is going to be participating in the market. They are going to be buying. When it rises, it sells, gives you some money. Then you can change from 5 to 20. Because you are going to be making money as this coin is dipping. But if the coin is just dipping like a river Ruvuma, then it is just flowing like Lake Victoria, then it is just a waste of time for you to open up margin calls. I'm not attacking, but I personally believe in common sense. I have not attended any school where what I have said is taught, but I believe in common sense. When I apply common sense, it helps me keep making money. Back to you.
Wow.
And I am not saying that people don't have common sense. No, I'm just teaching so that we try to create a better understanding. Please, no one should think I'm attacking anyone. Back to you, Coach
Thank you.
Jerino.
Thank you, leadership. That was really, really a very important point. Casita says, can one exchanger be used on 2 AI robots of different types? Can you have one exchanger with 2 different AI robots from
I think
different
it used
companies?
to. Yes, if it's not royal queue, you can.
Okay. Or I would like to follow you on Facebook. The name has been given. It's leader Julius Kavanda. Jacinta says, what do you do when the fuel fee is negative and you would want to the trade running? Just what
load
do
more.
you can see the screen? When is the altcoin season? That has been answered. I didn't see any question. Okay. Do I need to switch off margin calls when holding a coin? Ransom from Nigeria says, does he need to switch off the margin while holding a coin?
When you pause a coin, whether margin calls are on or off, it doesn't make any sense. So even if they are off, even if they are on,
It's okay.
no, it's okay.
Okay. We are trading normally. Okay. Here are responses from other people in the UAE who are trading. They're saying they're trading normally. Crypto trading platforms are accepted. Please name the Telegram where you drop the signals.
It's private. You can't access it unless someone in your team, your upline, gives you the link.
Lama says, what happens if I bought a coin manually on Binance and then trade the same coin via Royal Q?
It can't work. Just make sure coins you are picking in Royal Q, you are not trading them, holding those coins. Go and hold on another platform, or trade on another platform, hold on another platform. That's your intention. But you cannot trade and hold because the position amount will be bigger. You'll get abnormal operations.
Joseph says, Joseph, I think, is also in UAE. He says, then what's the advice you give to us in the UAE and doing it? Omega is my name.
Advice about what?
I think about trading.
Question not clear.
Omega trading is allowed, and there are people who are doing trading in the UAE. Unless you have another question. Provia, he says, if your Royal Q got expired, what happened to your coins that are still running?
Royal Q will keep monitoring those coins for you for 90 days in your exchange. After that time, it will stop monitoring.
Kate, please, my leader, check KDA for me. I intend to open more margin calls on it.
I check what?
KDA, I think it's a coin.
Common sense having buyers and sellers practicing, because I don't want to be the only person who seems to see what is happening. Does this coin have buyers and sellers participating? I request for some answers. Does that coin have buyers and sellers participating? To open margin calls. Open margin calls.
I'll go to the next one, leader. Mujuni Noble. Mujuni says, thank you for teaching us with one heart, leader Julius, as a brother. I'm asking if I'm on a junior rank and I have managed to get 60 direct people, 60 direct line people in my circle. Do I go directly to a V3?
Let me show you. If you want to bring people direct without building leaders, here is the open your royal queue. Come on more. Come on user benefits. Once here, royal queue is saying, if you are junior rank, you can have 1, 2, bring 20 people direct, or bring 3, work with them, have 20. You want to be a middle broker? Bring 450 people direct. All create 3 people who are middle rank like you and a total of 100. If you want to be an advanced direct, bring 2,160 people. All just help 3 people to become V3 like you. If you want to go to the senior rank, you want to go to, to the team partner, bring 4,320 people direct, or just build 3 people to be senior rank like you. You want to become a V6, bring 13,500 people direct, or build 3 leaders who become a V5 like you. So you have a choice. Either bring them direct or now I've been floating on Worthy Heart Dog. I see someone tapping. It's not Worthy Heart Dog, YFI. It's not here. But I'm not sure. But I have a lot of money in that coin. Let us see what works out. We have not yet entered the altar coin season. That's why you'll find that so many coins are down. But basically, the China market is definitely not so much right now. What is happening right now are coins based on the USA market. And in the evening, I'll dive deep into this. I'll dive deep into why I think the start of this bull run, not the whole year. The Donald Trump effect is not going to stay here for a very long period of time. The Donald Trump effect is not going, it will come to a time and come to an end. Okay? He has a lot to do with the Donald Trump effect will come to an end. So I'm going to tell you about cryptocurrencies this evening that are seated in those that are coming from US, and why right now they could be coins that could perform better than other coins. But there will come a time and coins that are related to China related coins will also start doing well. So currently, these coins that have a basement in Korea and China are not doing well currently. I don't know if I've answered that person. Back to you, Coach Jerina.
I think, Coach, you have answered most of the questions, and this should be the last one. I believe so, from Dennis. Again, he says, if I recruit someone and that person begins to recruit, are his people still go to another? Okay. If you recruit someone and then that person brings other people, does it make him go to the next rank?
Yes, yes, because it adds numbers to your lines.
Yes, leadership, we are done with all the questions, and I do not see any other person putting up their hand. It's 15 minutes to midday. I think we should end the call, leadership, if that is okay.
All right, thank you so much for joining. See you in the evening. Don't miss the evening call because it will be full of fundamentals and sentiments. One of the biggest ways of winning right now, markets are moving so much on fundamentals and sentiment than technical analysis. See you in the evening. Love you all. How you hold a coin, buy and pause. I wish you all the best, and see you at 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time for some 2 more hours. God bless you, friends. Love you all. Have a nice day. From here, I will take off a break because I've been here for some good hours. I've been here for some good stupid hours. I think close to 7.